And we're back.
Yeah, yeah.
Barry
He
buttons.
is this
Uh-huh.
guy.
Good Lulu.
Yeah, that was Barry.
Well, we're back.
Yep.
Coming live from Dogpatch Road out here in Clinton at the ERC at the C3A3 Department of Health Halloween Carnival. And of course, we can't be out in his neck of the woods and not, get him on the podcast. You want to explain who you are and what you do, brother?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Barton. My name is Robert Comasiva. I've been given an extra chance at life, and I owe a lot of gratitude to this program, the tour, everybody in it. Got in a little bit of trouble and came upon a situation where it was either prison or back to the streets, and I said, "Man, I got kids." And I've seen a lot of change in myself since I've gotten into this program. I went to a program in Boston, Massachusetts, and Cape Cod. Yeah, I was real scared. I'd never been on an airplane, never been away from Custer County, never been away from Mama and Grandma and all that. But thanks to this program, the tour program, they introduced me to Dominic Milano. And
Shout out.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. He's the guy of all guys, man. He's one of a kind. He's helped me out in so many different ways and helped me get my life back on track with just inspiration. He's been in a lot of trouble himself, and he straightened himself out.
Yeah.
And,
He's one of us.
He's one of us. He's definitely one of us. And Barry, you the one who sent me up there. He said, "Hey, I trust this guy with everything.
Yeah.
I want you to go up there and come back and tell me how it went." And it went good, Barry.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm seeing the fruit of that.
Oh, yeah.
Watching you with your kids.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Those are my nieces and nephews. Those are my nieces and nephews. And I think that's the amazing part about recovery is you start to get these things back. It may not happen right away. It may not, happen the way that you would want, but it's happening. So I just want to say, many hoes to you for going and doing that because we rubbed elbows out in that world. We seen what it was, and we found a way out. I'm I just know for your community.
Oh yeah.
People are watching you. People are seeing what you're doing, and that by itself, is doing something that we have to get up and get ready for this thing every day. As we all know, the easy way is getting high and loaded. But to find a way out and to see the things that are happening in your life, like I said, watching you just be there for your kids, I think that's amazing.
Go Terriers.
Yeah, go Terriers. That's right. That's right. Number 12.
Oh, yes, sir.
Number 12. My nephew. Yeah.
Good one to watch.
Yeah.
Man, I remember being in jail and having to borrow somebody. Hey, man, let me borrow your headset so I can listen to my boy play. And, nothing in there's for free.
Yeah.
So, I don't mind my breakfast. Go ahead, we'll get that breakfast away. I just need that radio. All right, you got the radio, and then he's seen how much joy it brought me in my life when I was in jail. He was like, "Look, I got this other one right here, man. I'm gonna bless you with this." So I was able to watch my son or listen to my son from the radio. Man, I was in there whooping and hollering, yelling, and it was just a great part of me that just made my heart swell.
Yeah.
So you know what? I'm not gonna do this anymore.
Yeah.
Get out, and whenever I got out, that's when I called you, bud. Boom, put me on that road, and then. Now after going through that program, and now I'm employed with the company.
Yeah.
The Havens. We got numerous facilities in the East Coast, Philadelphia, New York, Massachusetts, Florida, Iowa, Idaho,
Arkansas.
Yeah. We got a lot of facilities up there, and we're trying to get as much of our people to, utilize this. And We got the facilities out in California, and I'm not knocking that one bit, but we know too many of our people that have been on that road. You know, they go out to California, and you know they're teeter totter in that line.
Yeah.
And it just depends on the person.
Yeah, change got to come from within.
You have to want it. I wanted it.
You did.
You wanted it bad.
You know, I remember reading your letter.
Yeah.
Getting your letter and reading your letter, and it was like, yeah, this guy's ready. You know, so you know, like I said, I just want to say thank you. You know, and then to see you continue down this road. I mean, you're gonna change a lot of lives. Is, you know, you plant them seeds and you'll never ever get to taste the fruit of the plants that you know, of the seeds you planted.
The plants that you
I know, the plants that you see now, the seeds that you planted. You know, you'll never get to taste the fruit, but to see that thing keep going, you know, as we all know. So you know, it's great. It's great to see what you're doing. I'm just, you know, I can't take credit for that. Honest to God, like honest. That's what the Creator has allowed in my life today. You know, I can't take blame for that. You know, I can't say that was all me, and like no, like that ain't no. It's the Creator that allowed that, and I got to give Him all the glory. You know? All the glory goes to my help. You know, just glad I can be a part of that process. You know.
Right. Yeah. And one thing that whenever I got up there, I was quiet. You know, I didn't really say nothing until them come down to me and they said, "Hey, tell me a little bit about yourself." Fast. And then it finally built up in me, and I spoke out, and they were like, "Where'd you come from?" You were just quiet. You know, I wound up getting like 2 or 3 different awards for excelling, and you know. Dominic said, "Hey, I know you're a hard worker. I can see that because as soon as I got out of that rehab, I went straight to work, and I was doing the best that I could." He said, "You're a hard worker, and I see the determination in you, and I know you talk about how you want to help your people, your community. Why don't you go home and help your people?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "You can't work. You can't break your back your whole life. Why don't you make a career change and look to this side?" And I've always been a helpful person. My grandpa, my grandma, and my aunts and uncles,
Good people.
And they've always been helpful. I've always tried to follow that, you know, being helpful. And I'm hoping that this little career change can maybe be my gift back to the community.
Definitely. You know, and like I always say, and if I can have the effect on one, so then you know, I'm happy with that. You know, so you know, that's the mentality. You know, I also understand we can't save everybody, but at the same time, you know, I want to at least show people that there's a way out.
I've came across that situation a couple of times when we go through the enrollment packet or the insurance policies. You know, they'd be like, "Hey, well, I don't need insurance. I don't gotta have insurance. I'm Native American." I'm like, "Well, this is part of it.
Yeah.
If you want to help yourself, let's get the insurance." And I mean, if it could be that easy, I mean, Sooner Care would be covering everything.
Yeah.
But you know, there's just a procedure that they have to follow for us to go through.
For sure.
And I'm still in training to, you know, get all of them. You know, them. How would you say it? Well,
like the ethical part of it.
Yeah, definitely that. And I'm just trying to do, you know, let people know that we're out there. I'm out here. Barry's out here. The tour. Everybody with the tour. You know, you guys are all doing your part. Give us a call, man. We're just a phone call away. I mean, all these guys with tour, they got my number. I got cards going around. I posted on Facebook. I haven't really been able to get out very much to let people know my phone number, but anybody,
say it. Go ahead and say it.
Anybody with the tour has my information.
Tell them your phone number.
580-644-4644. 4854. You guys can call me anytime, and we'll try to link up, get something going. Um, but yeah, we're helpful people, and we're trying to give back to the community. Make up for our wrongs.
The sweats afterwards, and so you're already helping a bunch. And then I think you working for Haven is going to bring just like
Full
more,
cycle. Yeah.
more resources to help the community because you have that initial recovery, treatment, sober living, and then whenever they come back home, you have that maintenance, that recovery maintenance that you can do. And I think that's huge for for this area because there's it's like us. And then now you.
Yeah. So yeah, get ready for
a lot.
But that brings me to my next question. So what does staying sober in Clinton, Oklahoma look like for you?
Ooh. And I've been sober for almost 18 months now. Sober in Clinton, Oklahoma. I pass people every day, every day that I was, rubbing elbows with.
Yeah.
And I give them my card and give them my hope. But Clinton, Oklahoma, I love it. My grandparents were here, and they raised me to be who I am. I can't let this town's name or its situations defraud me none. I just wish hope, and I pray for my people and everybody out there that they come to the tour project or give me a call to Haven, because man, I've heard you say, if I can do it, you can do it.
Yeah.
And being sober in Clinton, Oklahoma, I pray for you. And I know that there's been elders and our aunts and our uncles out there were out there praying for us and praying that we get through it, and we got through it. So So I can't really. I love my people. I just want them to get better.
For sure.
I don't know.
And we may not always know what to say or to do, but one thing that I think my sponsor has really put in my head is that you just learning how to do the right thing when nobody's looking would do so much for a person. You know what I mean? Just to see them sit back and just watch you and, just see that the life that you, compared to where you used to be, to the life you live today, just recently, I started looking at my apartment. I don't have nothing on the walls. I don't have a lot of, the little knickknacks that you would see in a regular home. And then it started making me think wow, I've just been living with the bare minimum, and I've been so happy with that.
Yeah.
Just so I feel so blessed maybe that's, and I tell myself when the creator feels like I need these other things, then I'll be ready. But until then, I got to keep working on me. I've only been sober 3.5 years, and it's still I know that there's still work to be done. And I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy that we finally got to get you on.
I've been eager to get on. I've been eager to get on and let this community know that the tour project's where it's at. I mean, these guys got all the references you need, all the people that you need to get help. And come on, phone call away. Phone call away.
So, what you coming into recovery and working your program. I always say all the time, if I would have wrote down what my recovery was going to look like, I would have shorted myself. If I had it in my head, this needs to happen and that needs to happen, it has to be this way, it has to be that way, because that's what we do. You have that control issue, where you want things to always go your way. I know you've ran into a couple of obstacles, since since you've been home, but as time went on, you were able to work these things out. What do you feel like helps you the most in those types of situations?
Man, my biggest obstacle was coming home and knowing that after I've been gone for so long that my kids would, kind of shun me a little bit.
Yeah.
And that really was my biggest fear is know that I'd see my daughter in a room like tonight and her just look at me and go the opposite direction. That fear has always grasped me and it's always hurt me inside. Yeah. And it really kept me away from these kind of environments, these gatherings. It would keep me away. I would never want to be a part because I wouldn't want that to ever happen and just crush me. But that's probably been the best thing that's ever happened to me, just to know that my beautiful kids are just so loving and raised so well.
Yeah.
That they love me, you know what I mean? And they wouldn't do that. They come straight to me, give me a hug, and that's been like one of the highlights of my life, because I've always dreaded that day where I'm gonna see my kids and my kids will be like, "Dad, he wasn't there. He was out messing around, doing what he wasn't supposed to do." But you know what I mean? They're like, "You're here now. Don't go nowhere."
Yeah.
I'm so blessed to have come to this point in time in my life. I'm just overwhelmed with it. And another thing is coming into these elders that we still do have,
Yes.
Elders that were around the arena whenever we was out there. Now, a lot of them have passed. I just sit back and I think, man, I love them so much.
Yeah.
And I know, that they love me so much because, they were praying for me. They had hope for me. And today, the ones that are still here with us, they come up and they say, "I'm glad you're back."
Yeah.
So good to see you. And them are the best highlights,
Yeah.
Besides being able to be in my kid's life and not have to worry about, "Oh, my dad messed up." I'm not gonna go around him, what I mean? Dad's doing good, what I mean? We'll give him a chance.
Yeah.
I love you, babies. That's all I'm saying. I love them kids so much, man.
Yeah.
They were my point, you know what I mean? I gotta do it. I gotta do it not just for me, but for them.
Yeah.
Because,
for sure.
It's a good deal to have the people around that you can lean on in the end. I want to be there standing tall. I'm leaning up against me.
I remember that was one of your goals. Was to be there when your daughter graduated. And to be that father. And that's the amazing part of recovery. You start to recover these things that you pushed away. And to see. I remember like just sitting back and watching you and Anne Marie. Like the smile that she had on her face. You know what I mean? And then, because those are my nieces and nephews. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm just so glad that I know them. And you know what I mean? Like to see that smile on their face, like that meant a lot to me. So I just want to say thank you for thinking of my nieces and nephews that way. Because we can't go back. Tomorrow's never promised, and to see you in this moment right here, man, it speaks volumes of your character. And I just, I'm just so proud of you, very proud of you. When I need to use an example, I'm always gonna, Bobby. So, but you should know Bobby now. That's, I love using you as an example.
I appreciate it.
So I mean, there's. I feel like we could sit here for days and days, just going back and forth. But Mr. Chibata, would you like to?
I'm just in awe. I'm just listening, just getting the good feelings. I mean, there's a lot of healing going on, and then spreading that healing, I think, is massive. Because a lot of people, they understand or they know what recovery is, but they don't feel that recovery. And I think just you guys just talking about it, it's very moving, very impactful to hear firsthand accounts of being reunited with your family, being embraced by your family. And I think that's something that a lot of people need to hear, because I think in that time where they feel alone, they feel isolated, they think that there's no way out or anything like that. I think this is the best thing that they can hear is that there is a possibility. It's not going to be instant. It's it's not going to be easy either.
Yeah.
But it's something that's worth it. And if you stick to it, just put one foot in front of the other, you're going to get the most out of it. And I think you guys are living examples. I'm like the secondary example of like this morning I was saying my mother gets her 13-year chip this month.
Congratulations, Leanne.
And then so like I got to be on the kids side of that of having a healthy relationship now with my parents and seeing them have an even healthier relationship with their grandkids.
Yeah.
And so it'll like carry on. That generational healing does transfer, and it helps everything. Honestly, it makes life worth living, and it makes everything worth it. So
Definitely.
yeah. I said I was just listening, just not even zoning out.
Not even zoning.
But no, you guys have good words. I'm just over here thinking about what I'm going to eat next. I only
At
had
the bottomless pit.
Yeah, I only had 3 enchiladas for lunch, and then had 3 hot dogs.
It took them like 5 minutes to eat all of that.
Yeah.
Like 2 bites into my
Barry's
burrito,
2
and I'm
bites in
like,
his burrito. I'm
like,
done.
wow,
Scraping the end of the plate, just getting everything off.
crazy. So, go ahead. What was you
I
gonna
was gonna say, I got no time to eat. I'm always. And I want to give big shout outs to the housing authority and the people who knew that what I'm capable of in that area. Building and remodeling homes, not building, but remodeling homes. I've worked there before, and whenever I came home, they told me, "Hey, if you're interested, you're going to be around for a little bit. We might have an opening." And luckily, somebody had just left. The opening had came, and they knew what I was capable of, and they knew I could handle my grit. And they gave me an opportunity, gave me a reason to stick around here and quit. And otherwise, I would have been drifting, looking for a job. And I know how hard it is to find a job out there. For those who don't have a job now, those are looking for jobs. Don't give up, man. Keep on going, man. Keep on trying. Don't get frustrated. I know it's tough. Since 2015, I did without a job after separation with my kid's mother, and yeah, it was hard. I just felt like I had to disappear, and my addiction, and that was the wrong thing to do. So, I just want to thank all those people out there who had hope for me.
Good deal. So like as you get into more in depth into this, this job, do you have any goals that you want to set for yourself?
Well, I'm really afraid of failing.
Yeah.
I've been saying that to myself the past 24 hours. It's like there's a lot of weight on my shoulders. I got work for the housing authority and I work for this, but my hours afterwards, I got behind the wheel going going to different areas and getting the word out about our facilities and I just really don't know. They want me to possibly relocate to Tulsa. We got a facility open in Tulsa, and they thought maybe I should go up there and do some counseling. But right now, my thought is home.
Yeah,
taking care of home, and let all my people know that there is a place for us. There's a place. Don't give up on yourself. Don't let life beat you down. There's people out there that will help you, that care for you, and I'm one of them. But as far as this job goes, as long as there's somebody out there who needs help, my job's going to keep going.
Yeah, that's kind of our goal. I mean, there'll be slow days, and then there's days like today where we had like 6-7 phone calls before 9 o'clock. So
the process is really fast with getting in. If you already have senior care and you really want to go, we can do the enrollment packet. You can be out within a week or two. But if you don't have Blue Cross and Blue Shield, it's kind of a process. It takes you a little bit to get a member ID, and then you do the process packet to get enrolled with the facilities. First of the month, Definitely first of the month.
Gone now.
Yeah, but if you really want help,
Yeah, I remember your process. Yours happened kind of quick.
yeah.
Yours.
Let me tell you, I had a situation. They had a what do you call it, premium on my back pay. I owed $500 and I couldn't get it. I switched insurance, and then I go to this rehab in Muskogee. They kick me out on the street like that. Boom. Let's see how tough you are out there on the street. I called Barry that same day. He said, "Man, here's what. Call Dominic. Tell Dominic what the deal is. I'm gonna call him right now." And then as soon as I got the phone, I called Dominic. Same day I was on a taxi airplane up to Massachusetts. Same day I called. I mean, but he knew I was. He knew I wanted. He knew I wanted. He said, "All right, let's see what we can do." And you know, I had been sober, but I was dealing with this mental health issue.
Yeah.
Like
Emotions.
just getting out of jail, don't know what to do. My mother passed away. It's just me, my family, and you know what I mean. I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. So immediately, I just gave it up, gave it to you, and you pointed me in the right direction, and I was off. But I had a lot of mental health issues. It was just like I don't know if I'm wrong. I don't know if I'm right. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I don't know. I don't want to go be one of them guys walking around. And I'm a humble person, but yet I'm a proud person. So I would never, knock on your door. I would never.
Yeah.
I would never go and bug you and ask you, "Can I borrow $20?" And you never answered my message 2 hours ago, so I'm not going to do it again. You know what I mean? If I called you and I asked you, I knew that there was something there. I could just say, "Hey Barry, let me see $20." Man, you came through. I went to Massachusetts and I didn't have nothing but a Homeland sack, a couple of drawers and socks. Tour Project took care of me, sent me some clothes. I really appreciate that. I don't know if I ever told you. I know I told you, but I just want to tell you again.
Ain't no thing, brother.
Yeah.
Ain't no thing.
Yeah, I remember that because we were like, all right, we got his stuff packed up. And then we were like, oh, he's on a plane. We're like, oh, okay, all right, well, I guess we'll mail it. But yeah, that was quick.
Yeah, and I've had a few friends that recently contacted me this week, and they're already in the facility. One's Philadelphia, and the other's up New Jersey. So the process is fast. You gotta want it.
Yeah.
Once you get in there, you want it. Take care of it and treat it like gold. Don't let it slip. Because I mean, everybody wants it. Anybody can get it. Or you know what I mean. You earn it. Earn it through strength. Earn it through. They told me, "Don't talk so much. You're not very old. You don't have gray hair." So that's
yeah, for sure. And I think it's great. I can see you really doing a lot of great things in this field. I think we have a great commodity, and you willing to put in the work and then come home and bless other people. I mean, to me, that's doing God's work right there. And honestly, I could see you facilitating. Going up to Tulsa and doing your thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's just my thoughts. Is that I could actually see you doing that. Getting a little bit more in depth. Because I think, I used to look at them facilitators in California, and I used to think like, I could do that. You know what I mean? Like I can talk and shut the hell up. But if you give me some direction, you know what I mean? Like I could actually see myself, like doing something like that. But I mean, I love what I do here, so it's hard for me to like actually get out of that mind frame of like, just want to be that light, to so many people that are in the dark. So I think it's great that you're doing the damn thing here in Clinton. Do you meet a lot of other natives that are in recovery around here?
No, that's one thing I wish I did. I wish I could say yes, but there's this community is not really
Big on it.
Big on it. And you know, some of the guys that are my age that we all know, classmates, they never were involved in, things like that.
Hardcore,
Yeah, hardcore things, and I was kind of set aside myself. Whenever I felt down on myself, I put myself way over here in the corner, and I did myself bad.
You hear somebody, Lulu.
Yeah.
I did myself bad. So I'm really proud of a lot of my classmates, a lot of my peers around here for not getting involved in, harder things. But, they're still, they fight their own addictions and their own demons.
Definitely.
I'm proud of all my brothers, all my society brothers, all my Post Street brothers. I'm proud of this community. I see the younger generation. They're looking brighter than what we did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They got a little bit more shelter and a little bit more,
Guidance.
Thanks to organizations like this, And,
So, what do you feel about like the talking circle?
Talking circle, it's good. I really wish a lot more people would come out and get involved in it. Because we're not going to grow if you don't come. We got some of the tour guys coming down from El Reno to help during Tuesday nights. We have a meeting at 7 o'clock at the library.
721 Frisco Avenue.
Yep. Now, if things change, then we move it to the not community building, but the
legislative building.
Tommy Trout, he's been a big help to us. He said, hey, you guys, I know that you guys you're doing your thing, and maybe you guys want to get involved with Sweat, him and Roger Davis. A lot of the boys, Maxwell Chan and the Watchan boys. There's a lot of people that have a part in that. About Sweat. I mean, there's so many names I couldn't even think them all. But Jerry Wayne, one of them, he's always there helping out. Tommy. We just got a lot of people that are really wanting to help, and it's good for you guys to maybe show up at a meeting and just maybe help us out. Tell us a little bit how we can help everybody. Community meetings. It's we get in there, we get in a circle, we tell our feelings. We talk about our 12 steps. Read our daily reflection. And we just have a little get together. We talk about it. We uplift each other. Make sure that the other person knows we're proud. We're proud of how far they come, whether it's one day or 2 months. We all have falls. We we can go. Talking stuff's good. Sweats are good.
Crow's Nest.
Crow's Nest. We sweat every Tuesday and every Sunday. With my schedule, it's kind of been hard to get out there. But and another thing I want to let people aware of is the sober living house here in Clinton. I never knew that. I always got to know it's a mission, and I was always too proud to go knock on somebody's door and be like that. But they do have an Oxford house. They have a couple of other, not Oxford houses, but sober living houses in Weatherford.
Hope is alive.
Hope is alive.
Oxford.
I just want you guys to know that they are available spaces for you at the Oxford house. $135 a week. Pass the UA, be able to pay your bills, get a job, they'll help you. It's just something that I didn't ever know that we have. So don't forget, you do have a place to go if things fall short and you just want to get away from your spot, change the location, scenery. It's a good place to start. You know what I mean? It might be rocky, and whenever you get there, you say, I'm going to do withdrawals. Then we can see you somewhere a little bit safer.
For sure.
You can come back. Get your feet right.
That's a great point. Because from Weatherford, I don't think, there's branch 15 for women.
Oh, yeah.
Branch 15 for women here in Clinton. But, nothing for men. So I think it's crazy that they have 2 in Weatherford. You know what I mean? When we need like 4 over here, But I mean, we're working on that.
We can bring up a couple more things, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, but I don't think it's the right place right now. Housing Authority, come on, let's sponsor some sober living.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
We've been asking.
I think the next sober living is in Elk City.
Yeah.
There might be one or two
I
sober
think it's
living.
just one. I think they're trying to get us.
We have a sober living Oxford House and Chickasha.
Yeah.
Chickasha and Woodward.
Yeah, in Woodward. Yeah. That's what I was gonna say next. And look at that big,
Yeah, there's a lot of land between.
a lot of land between those sober living houses. So people don't know that those resources are actually available. And I have a lot of friends that stayed sober. There's some in the Oxford House in Weatherford, actually. One. Shout out to Pastor Fletcher. But it's definitely there. And if you want it bad enough, you can make it happen. But what was one of the things that you feared about taking that leap?
A lot of people have fears about getting on airplanes, you know what I mean? But I'd never been out of Custer County. I mean, I've never been out of Custer County without my parents, my grandparents. I was always on their hip, you know what I mean? I stayed with them until their passing, and I started my own family with Angela. I've never been alone. I've never really been alone. And I guess that was one of my fears. But going up to Massachusetts, I was just like, I trust you. You said, man, this is a good spot. I trust my own family there. Just go up there and tell me how it is. Give me some feedback. I went up there and I was lonely. It hurt to be away from family, but I was in jail for a long time. I did jail alone by myself for a while, and that was a fear already accomplished. But going to rehab, I don't know, because when I was in active using, I was always like, somebody would say, "You need to go to rehab." Or Noreen Star, hi Auntie, shout out. I'm gonna get you into rehab. And I'm like, nah,
For what?
Yeah.
I don't need that. I can quit because whenever I was younger, I was sober for 14 years.
Yeah.
When I got with the mother of my children, because cold turkey. No, she don't drink, don't smoke, don't cuss.
Good Thomas girl.
Man, that's what I love about that woman. She is such a strong woman.
Yeah.
Oh my God. She's raised some beautiful kids.
Yeah.
I think that I had a little part in that, but I'm not going to take any glory from it. Lost track. She's a loving woman. And I love her to death. Thank you for everything that you've done, Angela.
Heard it live.
Yeah, it's gonna be a clip.
But yeah, you were talking about seeing where
No, it's didn't work.
but just talking about your fear of
being alone. After me and her separated, that's when I was just like, I don't got nobody.
Yeah.
My grandpa's gone. I got my aunts, but they're doing their own thing, and I was raised by Cheyenne men that were like, humble you, care yourself, work hard, and just be quiet.
Yeah.
Listen. You don't always have to talk. I run around, but then whenever I got separated from his mother, it was just like I'm alone. Started using, and I still had my mother, and I was born on my mother's birthday, so I was kind of always like celebration, So then I lost her, and I was just like, man, I've been alone. So fear was probably being alone.
Yeah. Codependency.
Yeah.
Codependency.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Now I'm alone. I can't say I'm happy, but I'm proud of where in the direction I'm going, and it's just good to be a part of this recovery road.
Yeah, good deal. And if you're listening, Angela, just kidding.
Don't say that. I barely got a
Yeah, I know.
Just started
I
talking.
was gonna give my sister hell.
Oh,
I was gonna give. That's my sister. I gotta give her hell. But I got to give a shout out, to your kids, Anne Marie. She went to Haskell, man.
Oh man,
That's got to be an amazing feeling.
yes, I'm very proud of her. Well, everybody's so proud of her.
Yeah, everybody.
And that's another shout out I wanted to give to the whole community that might be listening. Whenever I was away, there had been a time that you had went up and you hugged my daughter or my son and said, "Wipe your tears. Your he'll be back. Don't worry." And you gave him that hug of inspiration and love, and you told him that I was going to be back, and I want to thank you for that. I want to thank you for standing by there, going to a football game, just giving them encouraging words that their daddy was going to come back because you knew what kind of man I was. Thank you a lot for that.
Good deal. Yeah, great. That's great. Great. I love hearing that.
Lots of healing. Lots of healing.
Well,
I don't know what's happening right now. There's Bigfoot.
Big Hoof, where's he at?
He's over there.
Oh,
Pretty sure it's Isaiah again. Where
he loves being Bigfoot. He is like the most punctual guy you will ever meet. Like he's real matter of fact type of guy.
Yeah.
And he's like the baby of our department. He's like 21 years old.
Yeah,
so he's like
21 in
military. He's just like has this. No, I don't do that because like. So then he puts on the Bigfoot suit and be over there dancing like he loves it, bro. He loves it. So it's funny. I know he's just in there just smiling, big as hell.
All smiles.
So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty good event. That's where all the back noise was coming from.
All the applause, all the screams, the kids yelling. Yeah, I don't know how much they can hear of it. But I know we can hear that. And then you had Zach playing Singo, and then so they were jamming out early.
Yeah, for sure.
I think they busted out the shuffle for a second.
Turned out to be a pretty good event, man.
And then we've got the easiest job right now. We're just sitting here, just talking.
Thank you to Miss
Ann /Twyla.
I didn't know which one to call it. Should I call you Twyla?
Tyler and both.
There's so many different people around here these days. I'm like, damn, I don't even know half these people. Where did I go, man?
Yeah.
Ira's still the same. Yeah, that guy's tall.
The Iranian caveman. That's what I call Ira. Me and Ira used to work together for the Buffalo. And one time he got hit with the bar right here. And he looked like a caveman. So I always call him Iranian caveman. But Clinton showed up and showed out, That's pretty cool. That's the good thing. That's why I like coming to this community. I don't know a lot of people, but at the same time, like, these are my people. You know what I mean? Like I'm not afraid.
Oh yeah. And we're glad to have you every time. It's good. It's good to be back home. It's good to be home sober.
Yeah. In the present. So that's a good deal, man.
New era, all these young ones, all these ones that we watched grow up are now sitting in chairs that are governing or taking lead roles in departments, and that's good to see.
For sure. Well, is there anything that you feel like a message you want to send out, a shout out, anything on your heart? I know Angela's listening. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Angela.
I'm never gonna come my way next time.
But no, I'm real proud of you, brother.
I appreciate it.
Very, very proud of you. The odds are definitely not in our favor. It sucks that we got to sit back and watch our people suffer the way that they do. But, I know the effect that you're going to have on this community is way overdue. This community, like my community, they needed us to step up a long time ago. But, we're on God's time now. The Creator is in all control. I give everything, everything will happen in due time, but I think it's great, that you're able to come home. You're able to, let people know, like, hey, this thing is a doable deal. you know, and I'm proud of everything you know, you deserve everything that's happened to you and so much more. You know, so I just want to encourage you, you know, keep going. We're going to share our resources with you. You know, we're going to, you know, make sure that people know and understand that you're here. You know, you're here to stand up for our people. You know, I think that's, you know, that's beyond anything that we have, you know, that's doing the creator's work, you know. So once again, I just want to thank you. You know, thank you for everything that you've been able to accomplish and still accomplish. You know, you're still going. Like, you know, you jumped on board, you know, and you haven't looked back. So I just think it's an amazing thing, man. I'm just very proud of you. And is there anything else you would like to add? Anything else you want to say?
No, I mean,
Any comments?
we have proud of all brothers and sisters in recovery. Keep fighting and stay strong. That's from Alfred White.
Oh, Big Alf. Was he here?
Yeah,
I think that's Alf and the Bigfoot. Yeah.
El Ron.
Elron.
What's up, Bubba? Another one is doing
Yeah,
the recovery.
doing great things. Great things.
He's a good brother, man. Whenever I was out there, out there with them elbows, man. Him and his whole family, man. They've always been bowstring society. Always straighten up, you know what I mean? We may not have always been doing right together, but you know what I mean? They always made sure I had something to eat. They always made sure, you know what I mean, I didn't have to do without whenever I was out there doing bad. Miss Marthea. Yeah, I want to give that family
For sure.
my hats off to you. Thank you.
Good deal. So is that it on the comments?
We have Lisa there saying, sweating at the crow's nest, praying for y'all.
All right. Aho, aho.
As soon as this is over, I'll be over.
Daniel Blackwolf says, Bobby, very proud of you.
Oh, that's my brother right there.
Dave says, just living buck and loving it. I think he was talking about when you were talking about you only had no pictures on your wall.
Oh, brother Dave. Yeah, but I just want to, one last thing, and tell you guys, if you want it, get it, grab it, take control of it, but you got to want it. You got to want it, keep going. I know it's hard to, coming to days, there's been times I kind of wanted to sip on back at the ocean, man.
Yeah.
Nah, it ain't, one night ain't worth it. I've got no stuff on me.
Yeah.
But I want to thank my family too: Miranda, Eileen, Francesca, Stacia, Lisa, my Aunt Diane, sisters Amber. I wish my brother Brad would get on board. We there
Waiting on you, Brad.
Yeah, we waiting for you, Bubba. We waiting for you. But be waiting for your calls. Hoping to help you out however we can.
I think they're doing another round of Singo.
Apparently.
Keeping the party going.
Pull that cord and tell them we're doing a podcast.
Yeah, like, can you turn it down?
Bro, come on.
Yeah, we're trying to spread the word of recovery.
Oh, Brittany got the move.
Not a bad event.
Yeah.
Marcos was supposed to come up here and start talking.
No, he
and
just
then
skipped out on.
and then he's like, "Oh, never mind.
I got to judge.
Yeah, he had to judge the costume contest, and then he bounced out with his cheese sticks and fruit. They took them all.
Well, I felt like he couldn't do it, but we got something better.
Yeah. So, Marcos, if you're listening, thank you for not showing up.
Yeah, you know, thank you for sharing your, you know, a little bit, you know, of your process, a little bit of, you know, what it took for you to get through there, and sharing with us, you know, the joys, you know, watching you with your kids, you know, that was one of your goals, and to see you accomplish that, man, like I said, it speaks volumes of your character. So, you know, you start rounding up more Gord Clan members out here.
I got a few. They was like, what do I got to do? You got to jump in or what?
Yeah.
Say, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, got about 4 ladies.
Bless you.
Yep. But y'all can't wait. When's the next gourd dance?
We got Watanga, October 26th. We're host Gourd Clan
October
for
26th.
the Colony Labor Day Powwow.
In Watanga.
Yes. So they're doing a masquerade and benefit dance. And then our dance is going to be November 2nd. It'll be here in Clinton. And so hopefully we can get a bunch of people here. Because what would be awesome is like having like chapters almost.
Yeah, for sure.
And then, we can have just a lot of stuff happening. But yeah, so the next big dance will be Clinton, November 2nd. That'll be us ran. We already have raffles. So we have like a TV,
Cedar box?
yeah, a bunch of cedar boxes. I've been busy making them. So we have like 6 of them, I think, that we're raffling off. Some Pendletons. All this to like fundraise for the next dance.
The next dance. Yeah.
Yeah, and so for Christmas time, we're doing like a toy drive benefit dance. That's in Gary on December 7th. And we want to try to give back to those kids, that may have parents that are still going through their addictions and stuff. And so that whole dance will be geared around getting donations for those kids. So that way we can, spread the love, spread, the word of recovery too. Because that'll be like, our step 12, maybe like, service work, but directly to the youth that have been impacted. And I think that's one thing that we can try to make a yearly thing and, see where we can go from there after that. My uncle says, I love seeing you guys. Feels like home when I see y'all's mugs. I'm still sober, doing the dang thing.
Who's that?
Cliff.
Oh, yeah, Uncle Cliff.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cliff.
See, I like seeing this generation now of my family's getting, going through recovery. So it's good to see because, we have the older ones that are in recovery and then now next generation. And then hopefully the generation now doesn't have to go through it, but sometimes that's just life.
Yeah.
But I think the good part about a family in recovery is we know that it'll come around eventually.
For sure.
And so that's one good thing.
So how long we been on?
Just 52 minutes.
Oh, only 52.
Yeah, your typical morning live.
Yeah.
With your announcement.
I'm only good for an hour on these things, like an AA meeting. You can't. It's hard to find me to sit down.
Yeah.
For too much.
I know, but they're picking up some tables, but there's still a lot of people playing.
We're just gonna wrap up and go, right?
Yeah, we're not.
We didn't cause no mess.
Yeah, we're just gonna except
we were just
our
here.
fruit trash and cheese stick trash.
Yeah,
we're gonna walk out, leave all of our stuff. So I will come get it eventually.
Yeah. So yeah. Well, is there any more comments? Anything else being said?
We got a beach hop. We need
yeah.
Yeah, this guy.
Why did you cut off?
Yeah, not a bad event though.
Yeah.
Those Dez's itty bitty ones.
I know you can barely hear it.
Hey, China buns.
You gotta turn it like all the
China
way.
buns.
Yeah. But yeah, I think the way we're gonna do these big events, just sit here, just talk,
ramble,
ramble, or just keep the headset on, not even go live.
We don't want to work.
Yeah, we're just taking the easy route. We work all day.
Twyla's over there sweeping them up, and so we're definitely busy.
Yeah, we're gonna keep these on.
Yeah,
but yeah. Not bad. We got 5-6 people on this. Tommy's in Colorado right now.
Oh, Tommy Phelps.
Yep, Tommy's in Colorado. Yep, so we're live at the event that Tommy helped put on.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Tommy.
Appreciate you, brother,
man.
Mr. Trout.
Yeah. I think he's in Fort Lewis, right? I don't even know.
Well, I know that's where his kids are.
I guess.
Fort Lewis.
Yeah,
That's where I would be.
Every time I moved to Weatherford, I lost touch with him. We always talked a lot.
Know where you live now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good deal.
You know,
Good
I
deal.
moved over there to the auction house to get better acquainted.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Hey, that's a great move, brother.
uh,
Nothing
uh,
wrong with that.
Dominic, the boss, he said, "Hey, why don't you know what I mean?
Learn this process.
Go to the Oxford House and then see what that's like to feel there."
Sure.
I left my apartment over here at Coronado. I just got things established. Hey, but that's material things.
Yeah.
Hey, if he says do it, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I told him just tell me how high to jump.
Yeah, I think that's one good thing about a lot of these recovery programs is they use their successes.
Yeah.
And so I think it's them giving back to the communities. And so, I mean, we got, Dave at South Coast, who at Haven, Barry at Tour, Ingo at Red Earth. Just got all these things where they're giving stuff back to their clients and like letting them be the light. So I think that's one thing that's just settled. I'm just rambling because Hannah's cleaning our stuff right now. So.
Go ahead and pack up, Hannah. Oh,
It's all bad.
thank you.
Yep.
That was the bestest.
For your service.
CCR is, I got to give a shout out to CCR. Nobody cleans like them.
It's like
A woman's touch. Wait, is that our thing right there?
what? I don't even think we brought a box in. We just showed up.
Wrap it up in that.
No, those little
Tie the
bags.
corners. Yeah,
Like
there you
this
go.
just tie it together.
Well, I think we better get off.
Yeah, we should probably end this live.
Is there anything else you want to? Any good words you want to leave for the people?
Here we go. Put it here. Go team.
Go to
All right. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in with us.
We'll see you tomorrow.
We will see you tomorrow. Well, I may not be able to. Well,
We'll see you eventually. I'll be maybe tomorrow afternoon because I got mandatory. Well,
I
we'll
got to
just-
go all the way to.
No, you have a Buffalo tour. Mingo's driving.
Okay.
Well, we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll
This
figure it
is
out
probably
by
a discussion
tomorrow.
After.
For some reason, it's like he's trying to get out of that trip. Huh? Too bad, Mingo. You're going.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night,
hope.
everybody.